Welcome everyone to this Christmassy edition of It's Not Easy Being Green Screen. It's not easy being Christmas tree green screen in case in point. Either one way. This is Zeppelin's dreadful Santa's Christmas Capers on the Amstrad CPC with this rather unique rendition of We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Unique being absolutely dreadful. Here we go. It's a tiny screen shoot 'em up. That's all this is, really. It's very quickly rushed out for the Christmas period. Tell you what, graphically it's simple, but it's actually quite colourful and effective. This is why we're going to look at it in green screen, because the colours are actually quite fun in this. It's all very Christmassy, even though this is a sleigh, apparently without Santa in it. It's a headless ghost sleigh with a massive reindeer, with huge penguins and balls and apparently plungers being slung at you from toy trains and Christmas cracker. I don't know what's going on. It's like a Christmas nightmare from hell. But anyway, it is colourful. 3 very short levels, shoot 'em up stuff. Very basic indeed. But it is colourful. But I'm going to guess that the green screen is going to pose a bit of a problem here for certain things. So, look, for instance, there's a lot of white and blue going on. Let's pause the game and switch to green and see if we can actually still play this when we go green now. What? Okay, I just disappeared for a second there. Oh dear. The ground has merged into the background, mostly, and I can't see the snowballs that I'm shooting. Well, I can barely see the snowballs that I'm shooting. So they're just there, but everything has become very lime green in the background. The snowmen at the bottom also are now just floating carrots and coal. The Christmas trees still look nice, amazingly enough, because obviously they're in green. Here's the boss snowman, who, again, mostly merged into the background. Yeah. He's there somewhere, just a big face. And, he's chucking his fireballs at me, at least. I can see the fireballs. This is where you have white on a blue background, on a very light blue background with white. It's probably a bad idea in green. So I'm guessing it's there. Yeah, I can just see the sort of like the balls going into his nose. That sounded really wrong, saying it like that, didn't it? Well, I think he's beaten. There we go. Well done, completed. Yeah, I tell you what, the candle at the bottom looks quite nicely detailed. I always thought the graphics actually were not too bad in this. Here we go with the sea level. Is there something supposed to be there in the sea? I don't know. Oh, there is there. That's right. Sorry, there is a ground there somewhere. Again, barely see it. This is very difficult to play in green. Lots of and there we go. Game over. I just couldn't see anything. If it's there, it's barely there. Awful. That's what it is. I'm going to write that properly this time as well. Awful. There's the title screen in green. I don't even need to sort of like cut it and reload the video here to show you it, because it just ended so bloody abruptly. I tell you what, let's have another quick go just to see how we can't see much going on here. So the snowballs are basically almost invisible, the ground's almost invisible. Anything that's whitely coloured snow, of course it was supposed to be snowing as well, can barely see that as well. The plungers are now half a plunger, it seems. Yeah, it wasn't very playable to begin with, as being a rather crappy game in the first place, crappy Christmas cracker game, and now it's become very unplayable, because I can't really see anything. The only reason why I'm shooting things is because I remember where things are. So yeah, not great, and this is starting to make me a little bit nauseous now. These beach ball thing. Beach balls? I don't get this game. I really don't. And ducks. What's all the ducks? They're supposed to be ducks, but you can't hardly see their heads. Ducks. Rubber. I suppose supposed to be rubber toy ducks, aren't they? Yeah, this is not a very good Christmas game. In fact, most Christmas games aren't very good. And Santa's Xmas Capers is a Santa's Xmas Calipers. Oh, it's awful. That joke didn't even make sense, did it? It's game over. What a shame. Yeah, not very playable at all. What shall we do? It's a load of terrible. That's what it is. There's the loading screen for you. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's not easy being green screen, is it? Nova Bug, out.